So now we're going to talk about, let me go here, missing data and outliers. So data preparation is an essential part of statistics and data science. There's so many different kinds of data preparations we can make. We can identify outliers, we can do normality, which you're going to learn about later, and missing data. And all these can decrease your model's performance. So to understand what I'm saying is you can get a set of data, but things in that data set can make the results skewed or unreliable. So this is a general introduction into how this is important. So in this course, we're going to look at how to identify missing data, outliers, and normality, which is another name for normally distributed data, and that's going to be in the next section. And in this PowerPoint, we're going to focus on missing data and outliers. So missing data. So additional preparations can focus on identifying missing data. And data can occur like in a single event or as a subset of predictors across a different set of data. And we can use the appropriate techniques to handle this missing data. So if I'm saying a single event, so say I took all the the ages of your classmates, and I'm missing one age. So that means for that one set of data, I'm missing one data point, and that's a singular event. But say that I looked at the class's ages, majors, GPA, and say that I have certain amount of, like, for some students, they're missing their age and their GPA, and then for other students, I'm just missing their majors. So the one about the ages and the GPA is missing and they're together, that could show me that there's something going on with the predictors and that I'm missing that data. So I have to be mindful of those kind of relationships. So again, missing data can give you a false impression of the data set. It can lead to incorrect conclusions. In a small data set, missing data has a greater impact than large data sets. And in a one variable data set, you may not be able to detect the missing data. And in a multivariate data set, which means there's multiple variables, missing data is easy to identify. So in this course, you're not going to be replacing the missing data, but I just want you to find it and be aware of it. And there's things that you can do if you go to a higher level stats or data science class where you can look at all the data values around it and then put a value in for that missing data. We're not going to do that. And a big thing is do not put 0 in for that missing data, because remember, 0 means something and you can't always put that in. All right, so let me show you what to do. I'm going to stop sharing. Well, I'll just show you. Here's a data set. And I know that I have some missing data because you see these little stars right here. That means I'm missing something. So I've got hydrogen, porosity, and strength. And I'm looking at like different, I think these are different things for a metal. So since the data set is small, I can see what's missing, and I can. But if I had a large data set, I might not be able to see those. So what I want to do is I'm going to go to descriptive statistics. I'm going to put the variables in, and then I'm going to do click for non-missing, click for n missing, and n total. And then I hit OK twice. And I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute. All right, so what are we looking at? For hydrogen, the total count was 14, but we actually have 13 values and 1 is missing. For porosity, we have 14 with 12 actual values and 2 missing. And strength, we have 14 with 13 values and 1 missing. So if I go back to the actual data set, let me do it from here, you can see that. Hydrogen is missing 1, this one is missing 2, and this one is missing 1. All right, so let's show how to do it in Minitab. Okay, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to Stats, Basic Statistics, Display Descriptive Statistics. I put in my variables, and remember how I do that is I click on it, and then I go to Stats, and all I want is these 3 right here, n non-missing, n missing, and n total, and I hit OK, and it gives me everything I need. Total count, n is the actual values that exist in that column, and N with the little star means what is missing. Okay.